Let me tell you why the Lakers will not trade Kuzma. They will wait for the buyout. Some people say that Kuzma is one of the most valuable assets to trade. So we should trade him and get one or two guys that can actually help scoring consistently with the team. One of the problems in this idea of trading Kuzma is that his salary is very small for the amount of production he does for the team. And that's the type of player you want to have. So in order for you to be able to pay something to other players. The reason I supported KCP's case for being traded is because KCP was getting paid a lot more than actually Kuzma gets paid. But he wasn't doing the scoring that needed to be. He was making a lot of mistakes. And so he was playing under the value of what he was getting paid. That's not Kuzma's case. It's not at all. Three prospects that could be a case for trading Kuzma would be Jrue Holiday, would be JJ Redick, and the other one would be Jamal Crawford. Jrue Holiday and JJ Redick, their contracts are more difficult to match to get Kuzma to the Pelicans. And right now, JJ Redick is not in the buyout market or in the trading market. Jrue Holiday is. And we should consider him, but we don't have enough pieces to trade for him. And that's the main reason I believe we need to wait for the buyout market. The closest of names that I've seen that could be traded for Kuzma would be Dennis Schroeder. But I don't know if that is a need that the OKC wants to get rid of in order to get more salary. They can really match Kuzma's salary, but I don't know if the Lakers are interested in matching Schroeder's. So that is one of the things that could happen, but I'm not sure about it yet. Tristan Thompson is one of the guys that has been in talks, what the Lakers are waiting for. But actually, Tristan Thompson would be a guy that could be traded, and I would suggest that probably the guy to be traded to or traded for would be JaVale McGee. But he could be in the buyout market, so why would we want to get rid of McGee in order to get Tristan? We just need to wait and see if Tristan goes to the buyout market, or maybe even Kevin Love, and see what happens. Jay Crowder is another buyout candidate, and he could fit the Lakers type of play, but the fact of the matter that he and LeBron had already an experiment on that matter and didn't work for Cleveland. I don't know if this is gonna be something that the Lakers want to try. Another guy that have been mentioned is Bertans, but I don't know how that will help the Wizards. It might help the Lakers a little bit, I guess, but I don't know if that would help the Wizards anyway, unless As a GM, Pelinka thinks this is worth it, and he could add something else to, like a G leader or some other piece that could feed somehow the Wizards. But at this point, I don't see how that can be possible. I would love to have Bertens because he could score. I would love to have Schroeder because he can do many things. He can score off the basket. He can catch and shoot. He can drive in. He can create his own offense, and he's a decent defensive player. So Schroeder, to me, makes more sense if we were to trade Kuzma to a team. Burton, he's cheap. That's one thing that makes it available. But like I said, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Somehow we get Tristan and Dennis Schroeder, and we only give away Kuzma, then I would say we win because we get more strength in the front court, and we get another person to another ball handler that can play off the ball too, and he's a good 3-point shooter too. So that would be, to me, something we could get if we could get Tristan in the buyout and Schroeder in the exchange. Maybe one of the guards like Troy Daniels or Cook, and Kuzma, and we get somebody else with Schroeder, or maybe a pick. No, I don't know. But those are the two guys. I would get Jamal Crawford because I can get it from basically offering a contract. He's not doing anything right now. But I could even get Lance Stevenson, for that matter. I mean, he's not playing for any team in the NBA. So, and Lance Stevenson can create his own shot. You know what he did last year for the Lakers. So why not? You know, buyout is basically what is left for us right now. Buyout. But I don't know. Kuzma, for me, is the future. And you gotta invest something in the future. And right now, he's the only future we have for him to be with AD after LeBron. But the other thing is, how are we manage contract with LeBron after the 4 years? Because if we want to stay to play with his kid, he might have to, I don't know, have a smaller contract so he can keep being attractive. Because if not, you know, it's gonna be really difficult. I don't know. I wouldn't want to get rid of LeBron by any means possible. He's, you know, he's doing so many amazing stuff. At year 17, he doesn't look like he's slowing down. He may not be putting, you know, 27 points per game or 30 points per game or anything like that. But he's putting double digits assists, double digit numbers. So he's putting double doubles in average. That is not an easy thing to do. So yeah, I want to keep LeBron James as much as he wants to stay in the team. But eventually, his contract has to be smaller so we can get other people to help in the team. And so, yeah, I think we need to get somebody else, but buyout right now is the market we need to look for. Trading Kuzma really doesn't help us. It doesn't help us. And right now, the other people that you could trade would be KCP or Danny Green, because they have the bigger contracts. But I don't want to get rid of Danny Green because of his defense, and KCP also. They are defending really well. KCP is shooting now better than Danny Green, but Danny Green is a clutch shooter. So we need that. So that's pretty much what I think about this whole trading Kuzma. I don't think it's gonna help us unless we get someone really special. And in my book, Schroeder is the only one we could get that it's not in the buyout market, and it's probably on a range in terms of contract. I don't think, we could get Drew Holiday. That would be awesome. JJ Redick is not in the conversation for trading from the part of the Pelicans. I know he mentioned something about that. I know Devin Booker mentioned something about also becoming a Laker, but that doesn't look like a viable scenario right now. All right, so I see you on my review of what is going to happen tonight with the Suns. All right, bye-bye. Remember, if you like my videos, please support me by hitting the button, the thumbs up for like, the subscription, and also the notifications. If you have time, please share this video so we can grow. All right, bye-bye.